back again to do another video for the TheHORRORman's channel. This week's theme is hysterical slashers. So anyways, horror comedy slasher, a spoof, a parody, or a slasher that you felt was funny and explain why you think it is funny. So I chose Shriek, if you know what I did last Friday the 13th, from 2000. So this movie stars Alejandra Delfino, who is from Roswell, which is, I would say, one of my favorite shows. It's on my favorite shows list anyway. And she was also in RSVP. That is another cool movie. Harley Cross. He plays in the movie Dawson Deary is his character's name. And that's kind of like a spoof off of Dawson's Creek for Dawson Leary, which I love Dawson's Creek, so I automatically think that's funny. So Julie Benz, who is, to me, I best know her as Darla on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, and she was also in Jawbreakers. She also plays Rita on Dexter, and she also had a part in Roswell, so her and Alejandra worked together before, so that's kind of cool. Simon Rex, who plays Slab, which is a weird name for a character, but I guess he's the cool one, or kind of stupid maybe, I don't know. But he went on to play in like Scary Movie 3, 4, and 5, so you know, he's stuck with the same kind of genre, so that's cool. And we have Danny Strong, who I know him off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He played Jonathan. I don't know if he ever worked with Julie Benz or not. I don't know if they ever had, you know, scenes together or anything. But, you know, they were both on Buffy. And he was also on Gilmore Girls. Yeah, I like a lot of those teen shows, so I still do. I can't lie. And this has Tiffany Amber Thiessen, who most people would probably know her as Kelly Kapowski on Saved by the Bell, and she also played Valerie on Beverly Hills 90210, which I've seen her in both, though I have not fully watched either of those shows. One day I hope to see every episode of both, so yeah, this is cool stuff. This also has Tom Arnold, who plays Dewey, which is like the character on Scream, Dewey, and you know, that's funny. Yeah, he makes a good Dewey type character. And we also have Coolio, who plays Principal Interest, who is kind of like Prince, you know, formerly known as whatever. So yeah, I really do like this cast, so you know, maybe that's why I like this movie, is because it has a good cast for me, people I know of and know a lot about them, what they've been on. And this is right in my era of watching. Early 2000s, the 90s and early 2000s are like, that is my zone, and y'all people should know this by now. So this movie is just like over the top silliness, and it is often compared to Scary Movie. Though Scary Movie has several movies, and this one did not do as well. It doesn't have a higher rating like Scary Movie does. Scary Movie has a little bit higher rating, and Scary Movie went to theaters, and this one did not. It was direct to video, and most people think this is a ripoff of Scary Movie, But this movie was actually in the works first, and Scary Movie just beat them to the punch because they both came out in 2000. And Scary Movie beat them to the punch and went to theaters, so they just, direct to video it went. But I do like this one. This movie mostly follows the Scream storyline, and it does do the I Know What You Did Last Summer, but it references, all kinds of movies. Friday the 13th, Chucky, you even got some Grease in there. There's just so much in this. And, if you don't know, like, all your, scary movies, and it's not just scary movies, it's like teenage pop culture references and just all kinds of things. And there's so much in it that you may miss something. I know I probably missed a lot of things that were referenced because it's just, you have to look at everything. Everything they said and everything that's on the screen. There's a lot to it. This school is called Bulimia Falls High School, which I don't know if that's partly in reference to Cherry Falls or what, but they did use the same school that's Jawbreakers used, so that's kind of interesting. It's a lot of times you can see a lot of those schools that you're like, oh, that was on that movie or that show, and just like the school that Buffy the Vampire, that school is very popular. I see it in different things, so So principal interest refers to the last principal as being Mr. Winkler, which I think, it's in reference to Henry Winkler, who played the principal on Scream. So there's all those little tidbits that, most people know that, so you'd pick up on things like that. But there may be stuff that maybe you didn't even think about that are just referenced in there. And then there's the pool scene that the coach or whatever, Mr. Hasselhoff, which makes me think of David Hasselhoff, he calls Tiffany Amber, which could be in reference to Tiffany Amber Thiessen, who plays in the movie. And these two girls come running up, and they're in red bathing suits, and it does the little, slow shot, so also makes me think of Baywatch, which is funny. And what's so crazy about this movie, the killer, you have the killer who is like the Ghostface character, and the whole time, you think the killer is going to kill somebody, and in this movie, the killer never really kills nobody because they all die from various accidents that happen to them. And the killer just so happens to be right there or around or wanting to kill them, but they end up killing themselves. So, that's kind of funny. A killer that doesn't kill. But I like a lot of this movie, and there's probably a lot of it I don't get. And maybe it's because I like the cast so much. Maybe that's why I like this movie. And the whole scene of, they start out with kind of a hockey mask, but not Jason's hockey mask, or I don't know, whatever. I don't know sports very well, so it looks like some kind of mask from hockey or something. And y'all can probably tell me what the hell it is. But it just, it like catches on fire and then it melts down into the Ghostface mask, which is funny. And this Ghostface killer, I swear, just the outfit and the way the mask looks is super funny. It's just like retarded looking. So yeah. But there's so much you could probably say about this, and so much I probably don't understand about this movie. Because like I said, I miss a lot of stuff when they go from referencing things. I did notice there was a reference to Christine, the killer car. And, you had Grease in there. There was just so much. And I probably missed a lot of it. Little old Chucky and everything. So, but it's pretty cool. A lot of people probably prefer Scary Movie. And I do like Scary Movie, and Scary Movie is very popular, and it went on to make several movies. And I really like the music in this movie. There is a song at the beginning by Red Cross. I think it's called It's a Scream. I really like that. It's a good intro song to this movie. And then there's even a music break within the movie. It's Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink by the Grown Ups. And it is, I really like that part, you know, this, and it has like pop-ups and stuff that you would find on like MTV or something where they do all the pop-ups. And so that it's like this might be this band's big break. Maybe not, you know, who knows. But it was hilarious. There was, the Donnas had a song, School's Out, which I love. School's Out. That is just, you know, because what was that? That was on Scream, wasn't it? Not that version, but anyways, it's on several different scary movies. But yeah, this references a lot, and I really dig the music to it. Yeah. So, if you like this movie, maybe you should check it out. I hope you guys are doing good and staying safe. And remember to be kind. Now is the time to really be kind, people. I mean, yeah, if you see somebody in need, help them out. I know we're supposed to be social distancing and everything and doing our part, and I am trying my hardest. I hope you guys are doing really well, and let's continue to do these awesome reviews. Yeah, check out the HORRORman's channel, and let's have some fun.